What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got a fairly new kind of subcategory of whiskey with American Single Malt. And this is a fairly new American Single Malt coming out of North Carolina. Bear Fight. Pretty aggressive looking label on it. Let's get into it, guys. Bear Fight Single Malt Whiskey, guys. So, coming out of North Carolina, pretty aggressive looking label on that, if you do say so myself. Got the bear. He apparently attacked the bottle at some point. This kind of caught my eye at a liquor store here in Arkansas. 2021 New York International Spirits Competition. It won double gold, won 96 points. It says limited release on it, but I think it's popping up more and more in different liquor stores. So if it's not in Louisiana right now, I'm sure it's probably going to be in Louisiana soon. So this came out in 2021, so here we are in summer 2023, and I actually got this last year. So this was actually picked up in 2022. So, single malt. Right now I got a brisket. I'm about to wrap. It's almost at that point on the smoker. It'd really be a bourbon day. This is the first drink of the night, but it's a review. Like, it's a whiskey that I had to get out on a review. It's kind of to that point to where I've been wanting to do a review of this, actually. Single malt. So in the world of American single malts, there's a lot of them out there, I guess, but it's a category that's it's younger category that's kind of growing. Balcones is the first one that comes to mind. We've had some Balcones in the collection between me and Ryan, and we've had some Balcones, and then Westward also comes to mind. And I think there was one called a St. George Baller American single malt. But there's a few of them out there. This one's one of the more obscure ones right here. So Bear Fight out of North Carolina. This one's coming in at 45 ABV, so it's 90 proof. On the back it says aged for a minimum of 3 years, so fairly young whiskey. It doesn't mention anywhere on here whether it would be natural color or if it's non-chill filtered. But I got one poured up. For 3 years, actually, it looks like they would have added some kind of color into it, to be honest with you. It's got a little tint to it. On the nose. So sweet and floral right off the bat. I'm getting fresh fruit, like a floral nose. Honeysuckle. Very characteristic of a Scotch, to be honest with you. By the way, it's aged in first fill bourbon cask, and it's aged in first fill bourbon, but finished in ex-sherry and ex-peated cask. So, not much, maybe a very hint of the peat. If anything, the peat would just almost make it feel like Scotch. Maybe the fruits are coming from the sherry cask. Get a little vanilla in there. Not bad. Kind of a complicated nose though. It's got some complexity to it. All right, let's get into the taste, guys. Cheers. Crisp red apple off first taste. Vanilla. Floral note definitely there, but it's got a citrus to it too. It's got some complexity to it. So sweet fresh fruit with the red apple. Almost like a grapefruit with the citrus. It comes off with this like citrus note. I'm gonna say grapefruit, but it gets a little bitter. That peat starts coming in there, and then a little light oak. Finish tuckers off pretty fast. It's really not much of a finish on here, but the flavors that are there initially are good. That mid palate's pretty good when it goes into like this little peat note. But I say I don't even want to call it a peat note because it's like very, very light touch of peat, just enough to make it feel somewhat like a Scotch, I guess. Like I said, if it were a Scotch, if you were a Scotch drinker, like this would be right on par for you. To be honest with you, if you're a bourbon drinker, there's other Scotch out. I mean, there's other American single malts out there. If you're a bourbon drinker, I would say Westward would be more the one to go to, or like Balcones. So Balcones, most of them are finished in. They do a lot of different things, but most of them are finished in virgin oak. So you have a lot more oak to it for like a bourbon drinker, whereas this one's finished in some used oak. So it's more of a lighter touch of oak, not a really heavy oak char. Malty sweetness, kind of bready almost, but definitely the apple there, bready malt, or you would say a malty kind of creaminess to it, grapefruit, citrus, floral kind of taste to it, and then it goes into that a little bit of touch of peat with that oak. And it's pretty good though, not bad. So yeah, 45 ABV, 90 proof, easy drinking. Really, some of the Scotch, very light little hit of alcohol on it. Very not noticeable really. And that's the first drink of the day, so very unnoticeable. Sometimes whenever you get that first pour, it kind of, that alcohol is like, oh okay, it's there. This one you don't even notice it, but it's like I said, it's 90 proof. Not bad as far as the. I just wish they would have had more information on it. So it says produced and bottled by Next Century Spirits out of North Carolina, but it doesn't really tell you like the distillery name or if that's the distillery name. I don't know. They don't really have much information on it. It does say limited release and small batch, but whiskey Couyons rating on it, I would go and give it a 6.75. It doesn't quite hit the 7s for me. It's good. Obviously, like at 6, I would say it'd be a buy again or a possible buy again once that rating hits the 6. And that's actually my second bottle. So, the first bottle I bought, I enjoyed it enough. It runs around $38. It was $38.99, but that's not the normal price on it. That was on sale. So usually, I think the normal price was $54.99, and it was on sale for $38.99. So at $40, it was a buy for me. And I bought a second bottle because I enjoyed it enough to buy a second bottle at $40. Because nowadays, it's hard to come across a whiskey, $40. If you find one that you like around that price, you might want to pick up a couple bottles, But yeah, that's about it for that one. Bear Fight. Single malt, American single malt from North Carolina, 6.75 whiskey Couyons rating on it. Check us out for more videos, guys. We got some more stuff coming in the pipeline. I got a lot of Scotch I need to do some reviews on. We try to get all kind of different whiskeys out. I got a Japanese one in the pipeline as well. But hit that like button, guys, and catch us on the next video.